Hey guys, Coach James here. Just wanted to go over a simple concept and fundamental of shuffling defenders on defense in Valorant. Just notice how I've spread these guys out here. And I want you to imagine that you're tied to one another using a chain. This is something I also called line of defense. So notice we have this nice little line of defense where there's no holes. If an enemy tries to go through any of our lines, they are met with some sort of danger. This chain is really, really important. So put down a couple examples here. So for instance, they're trying to hit B. It's not a hard hit, but we just have contact. Now in response to this contact, we still have a really, really good line of defense. As you can see, we still have this line of defense here, which is great. All right, they still can't get through so easily. But as you can tell, we now have 3 people towards the B side. Right? And we call this strong side. So in Valorant, when we're on strong side, that's when we want to invite our enemies to come towards us. That's when we want them to hit B here, because we have 3 people here ready to fight them. Right? But at the same time, we haven't given up map control. There's no loopholes in our defense. There's nothing to be abused. So now, let's say the alarm bot got taken off, or a jump spot, or we have some sort of contact on A. Now we can look at how we can use this chain effectively again. So as you can see, everyone kind of shuffles over. I've also added extra lines. So this is on contact. You'll notice there's no one actively watching B, and yes, there is a bit of weakness here. If the enemies do run down B, we're in range to hear that. Unless the enemies scale down B, this defensive gamble that we're taking will be really, really good, because we'll hear them if they come B, and then we can just go back to our normal positions. But if they continue to go A, then we can look to rotate even further. So look at how I've done this. But look at how A site's now strong side. So by the time we're in this position, they're probably already in site, or they're attacking site very heavily. Depending on the read from Astra, she can come re-clear arts. There is the turret for contact as well, but she's able to help them from behind, and they can crunch arts if necessary. But she can also get a really slow flank. This is a really good way that you can utilize positioning in Valorant to increase your chances of winning rounds. And there's so many times where I see people fail this. For instance, this little basic shuffling of defenders here. I've seen countless people fail at this. What it comes down to is not only understanding what the line of defense is and how it works, it also comes down to communicating with each other. Rotational timings are so important. If Jet doesn't get the fade fast enough, Fade can't rotate quickly enough to hold arts, and now KJ is isolated on site. Because if Sky gives up arts too early here, then we have a hole in our defense in arts. There's a timing that the enemy can filter through, right? And now they have 2 pressure points, and the people on site get isolated. Turning this into a 2v5. We want to maximize our chances to get a 3v5. Because again, that's strong side. What happens if they're rushing? What you do is you basically start in this general position. Again, split across the map. Heavy focus on rotating towards sites, but also trying to maintain somewhat mid control. So look at how they rotate. So on a hard rush, KJ moves into the range of an alarm bot. That can cover B link. We get a quick rotation from Jet so that they can fight. And usually Fake can get there in time as well, making this strong side. If not, this is also retakeable. And notice Astra this time doesn't cover any of them. She just runs through spawn. This is a really good example of a rush on the opposite side of our sentinel. So look at how the rotations go here. So again, Jet's rotating towards B. We have a quick rotation from both our initiators, right? And KJ is able to pick up that space. She'll probably have to pick up her alarm bot, but she'll still have her turret that can hold the A main push, or if they push onto A, or any arts peak. And she can watch B link as well, in case there's the mid lurk. So we're able to maintain this level of control while also being stacked towards one side of the map. Thank you very much for listening, guys. I know this is a really basic video. This is a common concept that a lot of teams aren't really efficient at. Being able to shuffle across the map is really, really, really important, because we want to be efficient and we want to put ourselves in the best spot to support our teammates and to be stacked on certain sides of the map. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.